Welcome back once again to Pommy in Oz Pro, doing really well. We've had the weekend. We missed a video, basically, because the AFL didn't give us any content for the trade period, so I treated you to a couple of lives. So welcome back. We're back to the normal schedule. We'll be going straight through to Wednesday. We've got a really extra special video that I can't wait to get out to you on Thursday. We're just waiting for some finalisation, but we've got probably, I think, if you're a Carlton fan, one of the most exciting videos planned. Should release about Thursday or Friday, so make sure you like and you subscribe. It does mean the world to me. Some of you have become members as well, so huge shout out to the new members of the channel. That has been a real heartwarming thing, so that really helps support the channel. So if you want to do that, there is no obligation, but you can do in the link below. And how are we all doing? So let's get straight through into these trade periods because we've got a few to look at. And we start with this one here. Fremantle acquired Josh Corbett for a future for them. When you look at that in the grand scheme of things, I think that that is an interesting deal. They've paid next to nothing for it. Next year's fourth isn't really going to do much. Now, it's going to be interesting what they do with him, because I would say that a team like them do definitely need a forward, an auxiliary forward. And he's not the most amazing, let's be honest. He's not something that is absolutely amazing. 33 games in 4 seasons. Last year, the year before last, he did start to show some signs. I don't mind it. I really don't. Werribee boy, as we know, and it's one of them things that you look at and you think that he showed a bit of signs in 2021. Didn't really get the opportunities that year, last year. But when you look at it, you just think that could be one of them deals that we look at, and you know, a player goes to another club and suddenly, boom, they go off. And they definitely need a key forward. He's going to get his opportunities there. So I like this. For Gold Coast, a future fourth, you would say that this guy, based on last year, probably wouldn't be there very long. So they've got something for him, and that's what you've sometimes got to look at. I like that deal, though. I really do. I think both sides have done pretty well out of that. And for me, the clear winners are Fremantle, and it's going to be one of them wait and sees with Josh Corbett, because, do you know what I mean? That 2021 year was pretty good. So if they can get that back from him, he's going to have some established forwards with him. At Gold Coast, he did. Now he's going to probably go into that echelon where he is going to get the opportunities. Let's see how he takes it. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that one pans out. The next one we had was this one here. Tanner Brunn came in, and this was probably one of the most much talked about ones. Pick 18 goes to GWS, and Geelong do it again, don't they? It's one of these weird ones when you try and ascertain value from it. Do you know what I mean? Because has Tanner done what the guys will do around them picks? Well, I mean, schedule dependent, you would imagine Ginbey, Jefferson, Keeler, Hayes maybe will be around them picks in the AFL draft this year. I think maybe he would, because I think he's really shown some little things. And it's, again, another Geelong's Falcons guy comes back. They stick to what they know. And I really like some of his craft. I thought towards the back end of his first season and bits in last year, he really showed his hunger. He's a very competitive animal. Do you know what I mean? He can slot across high half forward and play on the ball. He's going to be around some absolute jet players. And it suits their philosophy, doesn't it? They seem to go for under-recognised youth from other clubs, and it seems to work for them. And I like this deal. Pick 18 for GWS. When you look at what they need in the draft, this pick may be one that I think they've got a lot of picks now, GWS, it's got to be said. Maybe one that they start to give away and look at trying to get a key forward, because you'd imagine that they're going to take Cadman. Do you know what I mean? So get a key forward to help establish him. Obviously, Jesse Hogan's there, but they might start mixing it around a bit. I won't be surprised, especially if that Hopper deal goes through. I won't be surprised to see them do some little dancing and moving and try and fall back into them depth positions as well, because they're going to be able to do that and have some very good picks from it. But good little bit of business. GWS doing what GWS do, maturing Victorian talent and then giving it away. Geelong doing what they do and getting in some youth. That's the hard work's been done for them, the base. Now they've got to build on it. And the last trade we've got, not the most exciting, but 25 went to Geelong. Geelong gave a plethora of picks. What you would assume is for depth for Brisbane, but also you would assume as well they're trying to cash out and try and have some, not lose so much value. You can see a couple of futures were brought in there, so they're doing the whole dodgy, don't owe AFL anything, and you'd imagine that most of them picks will be used probably to ascertain Jasper Fletcher. Great deal though for Geelong. It gives them some arsenal in that 25, but it also gives them, some little bargaining power, because I don't think they're finished. Something tells me that they're not finished yet. Obviously, they've got to get the Ollie Henry deal across, so that's going to be a really interesting one. But like Geelong, they're just going quietly along, 25, 58, and 64 at the moment. They're just doing their little thing, aren't they? So you'd imagine that pick 25, perfect for them. It probably opens up the Ollie Henry deal. And for Brisbane, the benefit is that they've probably got less valuable picks, but some futures next year to offset Ashcroft and Mr. Fletcher. And still no talk on the Dunkley deal. So that's going to be interesting how they do that. So maybe them futures have come in to offset potentially what the payment is for that. So probably a good deal. It's not exciting though, is it? But hopefully I'll be back tomorrow with Monday's recap. Hopefully that is going to be really exciting. It should start to hot up now. I expect a quiet day today. Probably a slightly myriad tomorrow with a lot of rumours. And then hopefully when we end it, we have some good ones. But let me know, is your team featured in this? What are you hoping for the rest of the trade period? And until next time.